The stars of our show, ladies and gentlemen, Jared and Jensen.
I tried to pick you up yesterday and you were like, nope. And I'm here for it. I'm like, yeah, thank you.
Good morning.
Good morning. Hi. Sorry, we're
Philadelphia. Here we are.
How was the, I missed the baseball game last night. What happened? Did you say Duolingo? Primeval, the birds? Don't rub it in. So, some people might not know. Anybody a Philadelphia Eagles fan in here? So I met a guy one time.
Any Cowboy fans out there? Drink it in.
Go Steelers!
Steelers.
Oh, terrible towel.
That's the other part of Pennsylvania.
Jensen had a buddy when we met, a guy who was a football player and looking to do his own thing. Also magician. So I consider myself a friend with him now. Jensen's very close with him. His name is John Dornbos. Yeah, so I feel, even though we're both NFC East, I do feel some like love for the Eagles, so don't tell anybody.
I don't.
Fair. Yeah. What? Next year? Oh,
Listen, Cowboys are going to lose to the Jets today, so say what you will, but just cut us some slack, all right? It's not easy.
we're a little slow. It's hot.
Philly's undefeated right now, right?
Yeah.
But it took a long time.
When the Cowboys,
Congrats to you.
when the Cowboys practice, it's like 110 degrees. So the Eagles get to practice on like 60 degrees. Like, oh, it's so fun.
I don't think it would matter anyway. It's depressing.
So real quick, and I'll get to questions. We'll get to questions. I did the Rocky steps today. Yeah. It took about 45 minutes to go up 74 stairs. And I'm seeing the Sly Stallone sculpture up there. Even better, there's one, y'all know the Rocky thing? There's one, there's one at the bottom.
Did you play Eye of the Tiger?
No! Even better, I had my headphones in. I was listening to some music from the ACL festival that's coming up. And I'm kind of like jogging, like slow stepping. And I went, and there were people taking a picture. And so I was just kind of like waiting. And then when they moved away, I took my headphones out, and I heard Eye of the Tiger. I was like, oh, Ackles. I had a fun little morning.
I think they're going to erect a statue of Baby right next to.
That would be a lot better. Well, let's get to questions, because we're otherwise. Hey, my girl. Yeah. Birthday girl.
Hurry.
Yeah, you went from red to white. Your red dress yesterday was killer. Yeah, I like it.
Good morning.
Good morning.
So Jensen, you're currently filming Bart Rising, and Jared, I know you have a rom-com that you're going to be filming. So what's something that you're looking forward to kind of showing the audience that you might not have shown them before? Like
My
maybe...
butt. He beat me to it. I'm like, hey, I got a nice ass.
Something that the audience will be looking forward to.
Me off camera.
Well, I meant like an acting muscle that maybe you haven't flexed before.
Careful.
My glutes, I suppose. Kidding. No butt stuff. Maybe. So I'll go first. I haven't done a movie in 17 years. I haven't done a movie since Friday the 13th in 2008. At the time, I had never met Jen. I was not a husband. I was not a father. And so a long time has passed. And with TV shows, like with Supernatural or with Walker or with Gilmore, you kind of like build along the way, much like this family has been built. Like you kind of like, hey, you want to hop on the train? Like it's a fun train. And so this has been a reminder that there's a lot of work to be done, because once they call action on day one, the script is written, the schedule is done. And so that's been humbling to some degree. I'm like, wait a second, we don't get to like learn as we go. But I'm excited to play a new character. And for those who haven't read The Bodyguard, I highly recommend it by Catherine Center, based on that book. But I'm trying to like build a character before they call action. Whereas like with Gilmore or with Super or with Walker, you kind of build as you go, like life. And that's kind of more my speed. So this is daunting and intimidating, and I hope to do a good job with you guys.
Didn't really answer the question, but
Fair.
but just kind of going like for real. Is there something in this new project that is outside of what you normally do from an acting standpoint? Like is it I mean, it's considered a rom-com. Is it heavy in the comedy, or is it more of the romance?
It's more of a movie. The rom-com is kind of. It's as of now, it's a movie that can be a rom-com, can be a dramedy, can be romantic.
But is it because, like, you know, Walker and Winchester, like those were kind of more leaned on the dramatic aspect of things. So is this more like a charming? We're going to see like more of a charming comedic Jared.
This is going to be charming. I hope. Never done.
I'm looking forward to that. I want to see how Jared charms somebody.
I'm just watching Jensen Ackles videos, and like, this is how you do it. I'm studying.
Don't do that. Soldier Boy, so charming.
Yeah, there's some charm. It's hard. So here's, if I may be frank. I think.
Who can I be?
Frank or Jared. With a TV show that's going to go for a while, you know, one season is 22 hours, essentially. So people have time to kind of like fall in love with you or see parts of themselves in you.
You got to come game ready day one.
Here you got to be game ready day one, like day one. And you're like, hey, you don't get to do another episode or another movie.
You don't get to work on your relationships with the character and the other characters as the story unfolds. It's like you got to come in guns blazing.
I'm a terrible first date. Jen would attest. But we knew each other for 3 months before we went on a date. You know, so she had time to realize that I fart a lot.
Used to.
Grow
it out of that phase.
Not so much protein and fiber anymore. So it's intimidating to go like, okay, you have 110 minutes. Make them, you know, feel with you. So we'll see. Yeah, I'm excited. You?
Me what? I'm not doing a movie. I'm not doing a rom-com.
Right.
You know what I'm doing. It's more Soldier Boy, so that's... I'll make this quick. There is, because it's a prequel to what we know Soldier Boy to be currently, it is a slight departure from him as we know him, because it's an early version, so he hasn't quite gotten to be what he became. So it is a slightly varied version of him, which has been fun to play.
And you're on Tracker.
And I'm on Tracker. Thank you, Mom.
That wasn't the question.
So, there we go. All right, go back, brown jacket in the aisle there. No, come towards me. Right there.
Hi guys, so I started learning a couple different martial arts a couple years ago because I always liked the fighting on Supernatural and the stunts, and I just want to do it myself. And I was wondering, out of the stunts...
A couple of different martial arts?
Yeah, I'm doing boxing, Muay Thai, Jiu-Jitsu, and MMA.
Oh, jeez. I'm glad you heard that, because I heard you're doing a couple of different mahjongs.
It's really popular right now. Like several games going.
Joy Luck Club fan? Yeah, great.
All right, so we're working with multiple disciplines right now.
Yes, I just wanted to ask, like, for your stunts that you guys have done yourselves and all the fights and stuff, what some of your favorites were across any of your projects? Doesn't have to be Supernatural.
Not necessarily specific. Well, I'll give you one, but what I can say, kind of leaning towards, as it pertains to kind of what you're talking about. We did boxing training prior to starting episode 1. Like, what did we do? Like 2 or 3 months of intensive boxing training, which was just a lot of hitting the heavy bag, working on footwork, and just punching things. Because we knew we were going to be throwing a lot of punches on screen. They wanted to make sure we looked like we knew what we were doing. And he and I were both, we grew up being athletic in sports and stuff, so it came pretty easy, but we got in really good shape that first year. As far
It all went downhill.
And then it was all downhill. But the cool thing about what we did and what we grew into on the show was we had people, like my stunt double later in the series, a guy named Jesse, who was incredibly trained in a multitude of disciplines. But he'd never done on-camera work, stunts. So he would come to me and I would be like, what would you do in this situation? The script says, a guy comes, in a pool bar, and you get into a fight with pool sticks. And he's like, well, this is what I've been trained to do. And a lot of his stuff was so close up and intense, because he's like, you would always want to, be in proximity so that you could understand what they were doing and you could counter and do all this stuff. I was like, well, that really doesn't work for the camera because they're not going to be able to see any of that. So you have to open it up and you have to let it breathe and you have to create space and big haymakers look better on camera than it wouldn't make sense in real life. So it was this really cool blend of Jared and I kind of working with somebody who knew what to do in real life and then taking that and kind of shaping that into something that looked like that on camera. That was, but I often say, like, the next time Jared and I actually get into a bar fight, we're gonna miss by like 6 inches.
That's what I was just thinking. So
because we're so trained to not actually make contact.
Yes, we've spent hundreds of hours, like, if the camera's over there, like, buddy, like, back down. Like, hey, let's chill out. Like, fuck you. Okay. You guys are gonna be like, what was that? I heard there's a comedian named Rodney Carrington, he's a Texan, and he says whenever a fight breaks out, he just pulls his pants down. He's like, no one wants to fight the naked guy. So anytime there are like people who are trained, he's like, shit, all right. I'm a black belt in that movie. Pants off.
So it is, you can look for it, you can see that, stuff that you see on screen isn't really applicable to real life defensive, maneuvers.
All haymakers.
But especially on the boys, like it's all superhero, giant punches, there's no real style, there's no real martial art that we're taking from. We're kind of blending everything and making it look good for camera. So there you go. That didn't really answer your question.
I'm gonna go as far right here. What's your shirt? Led Zeppelin. All right, there we go.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
So my husband knows random facts and information.
I like it. I like him
He was
already.
sharing with me.
We all
that-
do.
So get
Useless
this.
information.
So get this.
Let's hold on.
Koi tend to travel in schools of 4. They were doing some
Koi
research.
travel
Koi.
in school. Okay.
The
Koi.
fish.
Fish, yes, in schools of 4. So they were doing research, and there was A, B, and C, and D. And they were watching them, and A koi would take up the lead, and then followed by B, and then C. And when they were in trouble, then they would leave the decoy behind.
Thank you. Yeah. I knew there was a reason. I see you.
Yes.
I was really hoping for some philosophical thing that was going to happen there, talking about koi fish,
Nope.
the way they respond to each other, and how we can learn as humans to, just a really bad joke with a way too long build up.
I like it. I'm here for it.
In all seriousness, Jensen, age 10, 12, or 15 for Packies.
Age 10.
For what?
For Pabst.
Packies.
Oh, Pappy Van Winkle.
12.
Thank you. I know now how much I have to save up. Somebody said,
No,
No.
you don't. Please don't.
so,
You asked, that wasn't an invite for a gift, please.
no,
She asked what kind
I'll
of,
take a gift. I'll take a gift.
because,
but if you're going to give it to somebody, okay.
because I was being selfish and wanted to try it for myself.
Oh, we'll do that. Yes, enjoy it. And then read a joke book. Okay. Let's go far back there with the yellow. They all have yellow lanyards. Yes, with the glasses. Hi.
The glasses.
She's got glasses on.
There are a lot of people with glasses.
Leave me alone, man.
This question is mostly for Jared, but Jensen.
Great. Hey.
What's your favorite Star Wars movie, and who would you play if you could be in the Star Wars universe?
What's my favorite Star Wars movie? And who would I play? Oh gosh. My favorite Star Wars movie. Empire Strikes Back.
Thank you. Nice. Good choice.
Yeah, and I think I would love to play Jabba the Hutt. Because then my character preparation would just be like, eat a bunch of shit, throw a tail, Chewbacca, Chewbacca. I have salacious crumb, like, moving around, making noise. I'm a big Boba Fett fan, honestly. I have a picture of me at like 3 years old in my underwear with a Boba Fett that I guess I pulled the head off. Didn't know that one day it'd be worth like $100. Yeah, I'd love to play a Mandalorian of some sorts. Yeah, thank you for your question.
Thank you.
Me, going right here, in the glasses, right? The yellow. I work for him. The 11.
I'm gonna get you glasses.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning.
First of all, for Jensen, I have a question prepared, but for Jensen, did you have a chance to try the macarons?
No, not yet.
You'll enjoy it.
Thank you.
They're spiked.
They're laced. Try one before photos, trust me.
If they were
It'll be a
spiked,
lot of fun.
if they were spiked, it would be bourbon.
Well, thanks. We used to just, every birthday we shared, or we had on Supernatural, one of our wardrobe ladies, Kelly, would bake us a Harvey Wallbanger cake. And was soaked in booze. And we had to eat it. And
It was a gift.
and it was usually during a work day. And it was delicious.
Do you remember, this was...
Probably not.
Not entirely related. There's a gag. There's a scene where Dean and Sam are sitting on the front of the Impala, and we're eating like In-N-Out burger or something, and I have a drink on my...
Yes,
yes,
exactly.
So that was his birthday. We were filming it like on his birthday, and the drink falls off, and I try and catch it, and I'm like, I can't. Yeah, so if you see that picture, I've signed a few of Dean and Sam.
So like there was a perfectly good hood he could have set the drink on, but instead he puts it on his knee and his balance, and I'm just over there looking at him going like, that's not gonna last. Sure enough. Ah, yes. Anyway, sorry, your question.
So I do bake a dark chocolate bourbon cake.
Oof. Yes!
Maybe I'll bring it to Jay.
Fantastic.
So my question is, after watching the show Supernatural so many times, I start kind of becoming a production geek and paying attention to all different aspects of the show instead of just the plot. And I was curious, when you ad-lib, how do you do the coverage of the reaction to the ad-lib if you're doing coverage on only one person?
A couple of
good question.
Yeah, good question. A couple of takes. So there would be alternate takes here and there, where you end with like, okay, this is where the scene ends, camera's on you, and I say, hey, time to go. And you kind of give me a nod, and we leave. I'm like, okay, take two. Now we're doing the alternate, like, hey, time to go. And you go like, I'm not ready yet. And I give you a, like, and I go. So it would just be kind of like repetitive over and over again. But yeah, we do it a few times.
And sometimes they'll even use a take of, you know, him reacting to something completely different. But it makes sense for maybe an ad-lib that I threw in, so then they'll edit those together. So that was the wizardry that is editing.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Thanks. Just me? Oh, it's me. All right, my little guy right here.
Yeah. All right, buddy. All you.
Hold on, we're gonna get you a mic.
Is that Minecraft? All right.
Yeah.
Or is it yours craft?
Isn't it Steve? It's Steve, right, from Minecraft? Yeah.
Jesus. How you doing, dude?
What's up? You don't know?
We don't know either.
Does Steve have a question for us?
What is your favorite game?
What's our favorite game? That's a great question. Is yours Minecraft?
Yeah, my favorite.
Yeah, my son's favorite game is Minecraft too. So, good taste. My favorite game.
I'll go while you think.
It's like between like 2 or 3.
My favorite game was before you were born. It's for Nintendo 64. It's called Super Smash Brothers. And I'm Pikachu. Whoa!
Of course you are. I'm gonna go with GoldenEye. I'm gonna go with GoldenEye. So, yeah.
Thanks,
the OG.
Bye.
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 Okay, fine. I'm going right here with the red finger because you've had your hand up quite a bit. And the yellow, without glasses.
Hi, it's so lovely to see you guys here and everything. My question is, I'm going to get a Supernatural tattoo, and
That's
I'm
a statement, not a question.
I'm wondering what symbol or anything from Supernatural you would think that I should put on my body, basically. Like what symbol or anything.
I mean, it's
that
right there on your
represents
shirt.
Yeah, but which one would you like? Because I'll do either. If you guys agree, I'll do one. If you don't agree, I'll do two.
Challenge accepted.
The power, boys. The power.
Go ahead. You got one?
Yeah.
Okay. I would say, obviously, the warning symbol is, that's a good one. That's a good one. There's a few people here that have that. Solid choice. There's a deeper cut one that I think that we've actually even talked about getting ourselves. And that's the Men of Letters symbol. That's a cool one. I like that one.
I think I agree with him on both counts. Also, if you get the anti-demonic possession tattoo, it's a good excuse to like check my shit out. So it's like,
All right, so it sounds
I'm
like
just showing you my tattoo. Here, look.
Sounds like you're getting two. Thank you very much.
Okay, right over here. Glasses.
Yellow glasses.
Well, hello guys.
Hello.
Can you share with us, I know you guys are both busy, but can you share with us an adventure you guys have been on lately or something?
An adventure?
Yeah, or something you guys
Oh, wow.
have done fun or memorable.
We have been busy. I went to Burning Man with Genevieve and our
That's an adventure.
That was an adventure, and it was a really great experience. And I'm sure it can be as wild as you'd like. It can be anything you want. I had a great time. We slept in an RV and kind of just walked around and biked around. And there's no, anybody been to Burning Man?
Misha.
Oh, I know.
Misha is Burning Man.
Before Burning Man, he was like, well, I'll tell you about it. He talked about it for like 5-10 minutes, and I was like, don't tell me anymore. Don't tell me. No, it was great. It just felt like there's no money exchange, there's no, transactions, and it just felt like everybody was there. Like, how you doing? Good. How you doing? Good. Have a good day. You too. Good. Thanks. You kind of carry on. So that was a hell of an adventure. Drugs. Lots of drugs. Yeah, you can find.
No.
You can find whatever you'd like to find there. But you can also just find people that are there to see the art and listen to music and all that. So, yeah.
I have not been on an adventure like Burning Man, so.
He is not.
I have been either working or.
Sounds boring.
Yep. Or at home. I will say this, we did, last weekend we were in Vancouver doing one of these. Was anybody with us in Vancouver? Yeah? Hey, me too. Old reliable Tom, gotta love it. On the way back, I was flying back to Toronto because I had to work the next day. And I shut up. And for the first time ever, I saw the Northern Lights. Oh, wow. It was spectacular. Out the left side of the airplane, because I've, worked in Canada for many years, but we're always flying south. Yeah. We're always going home. So we're never going across the country. And we were, at 37,000 feet or something. I look out the left side of the window, and they're just dancing on the horizon. Just unbelievable. Never experienced that before. First time. That was pretty cool.
Did you film it?
I recommend it. I was able, I was like, oh, I don't know if my iPhone camera is going to be able to capture it. Totally did. Got great photos of it.
Thank you. I'm gonna go way over here to stuffed animal. Glasses, yellow. Look at that. Got a theme. Hi.
Hi, I'm Jen.
Oh, it's not on. It's on? No, it's not on. Just sit.
I'm a musical major, so
Oh, you've got projection. Let's go.
yeah, I got projection.
Yeah. Oh, and we got a mic anyway.
Okay. Hello, my name is Jen. This is my first time at a gold panel. I am a current musical theater major at Westchester University, which is an hour away from here in Chester County. I have two questions. One is for Jared, and then one is for both of you.
Great.
Okay, my first question is for Jared. So, you have a miniature horse and a service dog. What's that like?
We have 2 miniature horses and a service dog. It's great. Animals are a great reset.
Sorry.
No, it's good. We enjoy.
Do you ride them?
No.
You're not supposed to. I've tried.
Yeah, there's a lot of ridiculous.
Put like both of them together.
Jen's like, stop. So the miniature horses, my legs kind of still touch the ground, and they don't like it anyways. Apparently, they never said they don't like it. And I've asked. But yeah, it's a great reset to go spend some time with an animal.
Yeah, I'm trying to get a miniature horse as a service animal, so.
A miniature horse as a service animal?
Yeah, sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, my second question is for both of you. So for Dog Dean Afternoon, the spell, if you could do it for the rest of your life, would you become better pet parents or owners?
No. You don't even know, like, the lamp is hot. Dog Dean Afternoon, the spell, would you become better animal parents? I don't know. That's a good question. That's like a deep question. I think I'll stay human and just love dogs and animals the best I can.
Got what he said. All right, guys, that's it for us.
Hey, thank you.
Hey, we'll see you later. We'll see you all later. We got more to talk about, things to do. We'll see you later. Go Cowboys! All right, don't forget, the boys will be back later.